What's your name?
Linda.
And you're the president, right?
I am. Hi. Welcome to Pilot Point.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks for having us.
Oh, you bet.
Are we here?
Ice water for you or tea? Nice tea.
Saul Pullman. Saul? Mark Peter here. Saul. Glad to know you, Mark. Nice to see you. Are you going to? No, it's true. It's a weekend.
We're even going to drag involved in an international project I was intrigued with, and I wanted to see if he wouldn't mind talking with us about that. Actually, you volunteered, Saul, and that was easy for me to say yes. So please welcome once again Saul and Claudio.
Thank you. It's a great big hello from the Eastland Rotary Club. I'm a Rotarian about 44 years, and I've been the president of the Eastland Club 7 times. And this time, I'm inspired, and what happened was that I got involved in an international project. I got inspired, and maybe about a year ago, Claudio's club, Fort Worth International, Joe McMurray was an old college chum of mine back at TCU, and he was active in that Fort Worth International Club. They had this project to build a generator for a town in Nigeria. And we're in the very beginning because we were going to do this last year. There are a lot of people that are in dire need. And this Fort Worth International Club did a matching grant, and I think, what was it, about $700?
$1,500 total.
$1,500 total. And tell them a little about that, what you did the first.
That's in the first paragraph, district matching grant, where the district will match 50-50 for small community projects and even international projects.
Now what did y'all do in Nigeria?
Lab equipment, microscopes, and just $1,500 worth.
And that went to this hospital?
And then Janelle and Hyson.
And you had a local Rotarian from Fort Worth. 2 of them went over with the lab equipment to this hospital and fulfilled that need. While they were over there, they found out that there's a bigger need, that this hospital has no electricity and they only have generators, and the generator's broken down. It's been down for about 10 years, and they see about I think it's 40 patients a day. It averages 450 monthly outpatients, and due to all of the problems, at night it's dark. They have to turn it off if it doesn't quit running, and so we looked into what it would cost, and we figured out that we need to raise about, what was it, $3,000? $5,000. In my club, we've committed $500. And I've gone and spoken to the Breckenridge Club, and these are all clubs like yourself. And if you look at the top, this hospital, Rotary, FWI.com is the website that you can go to, and actually, I guess probably this weekend it'll tell that I was up here talking to y'all today to try to get y'all to come on board with us. But we're trying to reach out, and we would like to get $300 to $500 a club, and then you'll be part of an international project. You will know not only that your money went to help somebody, but you'll see from the very beginning what we did to find the generator. Who got the generator? Was it needed? Were people over there? We're going to double check all that, and it'll make you more interested in what's going on. And hopefully you can have another project on your own. The way I understand it, the funds in the district, if you come up with some money, the district will some way match the money that you raise. Then you take the money that the district and the club gives, and they'll match that with the Rotary Foundation money. we hear a whole lot about Rotary Foundation, but we don't know what it is. But the Rotary Foundation is actually money that's used to help people all over the world, even in the United States. And we do it through what we call a matching grant. So if somebody leaves $1 million to Rotary International Foundation, I'm not sure of the years, but for a period of time, the money is put into a savings account, and the only thing that can be used is the interest off of that money. And after so long, then the money can be used. But as this fund grows, there's more money available. And they don't just go out and give it to anybody. They find a club like the Lake Ray Roberts Rotary Club, partnered with a club in Mexico to do something, and that's the way it's done. And so I used to think the Rotary was just like the Lions Club or just like the Kiwanis until I got involved in what the Rotary Club really does. And then it's such a pleasure to be there and do something to help somebody and still help our local people.
We've given money to various international projects, but
you don't get any results.
Right. You don't know what happens to it, and I'd like to see us do something like what you're talking about.
Yeah, and see, well, if you go to this site, Claudio has, he puts up everything we do so you can tell, and if y'all get involved, it'll say that y'all committed $300 or $500. We don't care. We just want you to get involved. And then you're going to be part of everything that takes place. See, we can't go and find the generator yet because we don't know whether we can raise the money to do the project. So once we get people on board, then Claudio and I think that the price they gave us on the generator in Nigeria, it was about $20,000. And you can buy the same thing on eBay for about $10,000 or $12,000. So we say, hey, what's going on here? But it won't do us any good to buy it for 10 if we can't raise the money to do it. So that's where we are.
But something like in Mexico, you can always get the car to go and do it yourself.
That's right. Matter of fact, you can go to Nigeria when we turn this deal on, too. Well, the same way.
Not in his car.
You never driven very far with David.
I drove from Fort Worth to Claudio, and that's bad enough, you know. These Italian fellas like to do a lot of talking and a little less driving. Anybody else?
So you want us to consider helping with your Nigeria project?
Yes.
Well, I think the board should look at it and decide whether we can afford it. I think we should participate in it.
Well,
I'd like to see us do it.
Like I say, we're doing it now, and we got till July.
Our school system is getting, Jerry referenced the fact they're going to tear down this school where we have an old building, where we have our flags. They've got a lot of school equipment, old school equipment in that building they're going to have to do something with. Is there some way we can maybe get our school system to make use of that, like what you're talking about?
Oh, you bet, yeah. And I can get some contacts and get the people, and it's great. You know, it's a hospital, same way. Our hospital had a bunch of stuff, and we loaded a lot of it and sent it down to South America. We did the book project that went to Africa, and so it's kind of a double whammy. So, you know, there's a lot of things he can do, and I'm trying to get people like yourself interested and thinking outside the box. And then you're part of an international organization.
Any other questions, guys?
Well, I hope it didn't bore you too much, but I'm always there.
Thank you, Saul.
So Saul and Claudio, we really appreciate you coming and sharing your enthusiasm as well as your success with a couple of neat projects. So thank you again, and I'll be happy to return the favor, let you know about some of the things we're involved in that we're pretty proud of.